Hey lovies, welcome back to another delicious recipe, and on today's recipe we are going to be making this delicious mouth-watering Edo black soup. Yes guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my local dish Edo soup. So do stay tuned as I take you through all the list of the ingredients we're going to be using today and the process of making this delicacy. So guys, let's get started. So guys, this is my bitter leaf. Right here I have my bitter leaf already frozen, so I'm going to be parboiling it to soften it up a bit and to take off the bitterness. I got this from Nigeria. You can get the frozen one from your local African shop, or you can also get the fresh one, but due to what's going on at this time, you can't get the fresh one at the moment in my local African shop, so I have to make do with the one I have. I have my grounded dry pepper. I have my grounded UZIZA seed, which is the substitute for my UZIZA leaf, as I can't get my hands on UZIZA leaf at the moment. So I have my palm nut fruit, I have some table salt, grounded crayfish, my MAGGIE, my crayfish and dried fish. I also have here with me some gizzard, which is very good. I love having those little tiny pieces of meat in my black soup, so I'm going to be using gizzard as a substitute because gizzard is also very tiny. I have here some shaki, which is the tribe, and I also have some cow leg and chicken. But guys, you are free to use any protein of your choice. So I will start by parboiling my bitter leaf for some few minutes so it will take off some excess bitterness, as this leaf is very bitter. My mom brought it for me very fresh, so I have to freeze it in my freezer. So when I'm done boiling it, I'm going to be blending the bitter leaf. Right here, I'm just going to put in my beef in my pot. I will add in some Maggi, and I'll also go ahead and add in some salt, add in some little water, and I will cover it up to cook. So right now I will go ahead and blend my bitter leaf and scent leaf. So guys, to blend your leaf you need enough water to blend it because you don't want to destroy your blender. So when I'm done blending, I will set the leaf aside and I will go ahead and add the other part of the meat that I didn't add earlier. So after adding the meat, I will give it a nice stir to mix it up with the seasoning that I already used to season the first batch of the meat, and I will cover it and allow it to cook. So right now I will get a bowl and I'm going to be using half of my palm nut fruit. I'm going to add in a boiling water to melt it. I will use my spoon to give it a nice stir to make sure it gets melted properly. And I will go ahead and add it to my pot. So guys, at this moment you have to be careful because at the bottom part of your palm nut there is always this kind of dirt on the bottom, most especially when you're using the full can. So as you can see, I don't have a lot here because I used the top part of the palm fruit. So I will give it a nice stir, and I will also cover it and allow it to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. I will allow it to cook properly until I notice the oil on the top. Yeah, so at the moment you can see it have simmered a lot, and the palm fruits have gone down. You can see the oil at the top. So right now I will go ahead and add in my dried peppers. If you don't have dried peppers, you can go ahead and use your Scotch bonnet peppers. I will also add in my UZIZA seed, which is the substitute for the UZIZA leaf. I will add in my grounded crayfish, and I will give it a nice stir and cover it and allow it to keep on cooking. Yeah, I need my palm fruit to get very cooked. So guys, if you don't like using palm fruits on your bitter leaf soup, you can go ahead and use palm oil. I will add in my smoked fish. And I will cover it up and allow it to cook further. So guys, at this moment you can notice that my palm fruit have cooked really good. You can notice the oil at the top. So at this moment I'm just going to transfer in my blended bitter leaf. And I will give it a nice stir and allow it to cook more. So at this moment, I'm not going to allow it to cook that much because I love that feeling of the bitterness in my mouth when I'm eating my bitter leaf soup. So I'm going to be cooking it at this moment for just 15 minutes. So right now, I'm also going to add in some Maggie to give it that nice taste. I will give it a nice stir and I will allow it to cook. Okay, so guys, feel free to season up your soup to your taste. Make sure you taste it to know if you're okay with the taste. You can use any season of your choice. Yeah, at this moment I'm going to add in my mackerel fish. I will give it a nice stir to make sure the fish gets cooked. And that's it guys. I will allow the fish to cook for just about 5 to 8 minutes and voila, my bitter leaf soup is ready. I'm going to be digging it with some nice starch. Yes, some nice UZIZA. Yeah, so guys, if you did enjoy this recipe, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit on that red subscribe button and click on the bell icon that goes with it. That way you will be notified anytime I post a delicious and exciting recipe like this. And also don't forget to drop me a comment letting me know if you love this recipe, and also do let me know if you've ever tried it. Thank you very much for watching. Till I see you on my next video. Remain blessed. Bye bye.